Hello, welcome to the Mr. Maple Show. I'm Norman Nichols, the original Mr. Maple. Today, Matt and Tim are going to talk about Moonrise.
Hi, I'm Matt Nichols of MrMaple.com. We're here on a rainy day in North Carolina in April to talk about one of the best spring color Japanese maple, Acer Shirasawanum Moonrise.
And I'm Tim at Mr. Maple. We greatly appreciate you watching our videos. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And as always, sign up for weekly emails on MrMaple.com.
So today we're going to be talking about Acer Shirasawanum Moonrise. This tree leaves out in the spring with a ton of really fun colors. We're at a fun stage here right now. You start to see those yellow older growth with that apricot to bright kind of almost reddish new growth over top of it. This tree really contrasts with itself well. You'll start to see so much color splash over top of that yellow. This tree continues to put on those new growth flushes that are just really exuberant, almost from like a fuchsia to a pink as it gets that new growth over top of it. It makes it a really exciting tree for sure for the smaller garden. This tree has more of a light green to yellow midsummer and then goes through oranges and reds in the fall.
If you love color contrast, you're going to love this Japanese maple because those pinks over top of those lime greens, it's really just going to draw your eye and be a tree that you're going to love in the landscape. Moonrise is a tree that typically in about 15 years will end up getting about 8 to 10 feet tall by about 8 to 10 foot wide. Really a great mid-sized tree. Here at Maplewood Gardens, you can actually see a very old mature specimen here of Moonrise that you can see its form, and you see how the density it gets with the really thick branching.
This is an excellent tree. I definitely recommend a little early morning sun, late day shade for the biggest leaf size. This is a full moon maple, so it has that large round full moon leaf. We prefer this one in the south here because it's a better grower than some of the other Arium or golden full moon. This tends to outperform it for us here. It's an excellent tree for that color. It puts a lot of splash in a little area. This is a great tree, like I said, for early morning sun, late day shade. You want to give it a little bit of room as it spreads out and makes more of a rounded canopy. This is a beautiful tree for a focal point planting. It pairs very well with some other Japanese maples in the garden. I like to pair this near some dwarfs with dark red colors. Something like Shana really shows out beside this because they're so contrasting in color. It's one of those trees that's really going to bring up an area and put a splash of color in an area with a lot of shade for sure. So if you have an area where you got a lot of green and you're wanting something that's going to change a lot, this works great for that shady spot where you want to put a lot of color in.
Moonrise can handle a lot more sun than a lot of the other Shirasawanum types. In the deep south, you may want to give it some protection from the hot afternoon sun, but it's much more vigorous growing than some of those others as well, and it really is just going to make a very beautiful tree in the landscape. This tree was selected by Carl Mun, one of our really good friends in Oregon, as a chance seedling that he found, and later he ended up introducing this and patented this selection. It's a fantastic tree for the landscape. Sometimes you'll see it under Mun 001, that's the actual cultivar name, where Moonrise is the trademark name. A very beautiful tree that's going to perform extremely well in most people's landscape. It has even won a Maple Society Award of the Year with the Maple Society does an annual year award for Japanese maples.
An excellent tree. Let's take an up close look at some of that spring foliage and show you what makes Moonrise an outstanding plant for your garden. So here we have an up close look at Acer Shirasawanum Moonrise. As you can see, that new growth has that really nice flush of growth. So it's really bright over top of the yellow undertones the older growth has. You'll get those bright pink to even salmon pink, really sharp, bright contrasting new growth on the foliage.
This is a tree that will do well in the landscape as a large tree, but I've also seen people grow this in containers and it makes a very beautiful container plant. Moonrise is going to be a plant that's just going to really perform well in the landscape, but it's also going to give you just some amazing colors that really stand out, contrast with itself and contrast with other trees in your landscape as well.
So this tree works great zones 5 through 9. This is an excellent Shirasawanum, which has that rounded full moon style foliage. So you can see here the Shirasawanums have a little bit more round texture to them and a little bit larger leaf.
And that pink malting look is really what this one's really known for, that pink to pink red malting look over that lime green that's really going to make your trees really pop and really stand out in the garden.
We get so many people that say, I want a high interest, high color tree, and this is an excellent choice for that for sure. Hey, we hope you enjoyed our quick look at Acer Shirasawanum Moonrise here in Maplewood Gardens at MrMaple.com. We love this tree, and you'll see why, because it's a great small tree with a lot of color changes.
This is a tree that's going to perform well in your landscape, give you some great color, and really going to make a focal point.
So if you made it to this point in the video, comment your favorite Acer Shirasawanum in the comments below. It can be any Acer Shirasawanum. It just lets us know you saw the video, and we greatly appreciate the comments.
If you have any other comments or any questions or any suggestions, please put those in the comment section. We definitely check those out. Please like our video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and share with all your friends and family.
Hey, we greatly appreciate all those shares. That's the fastest way this channel grows and encourages us to do more videos, is sharing it with your gardening friends. And if you'd like to support our channel, definitely shop on MrMaple.com.
Please take care and God bless.
Have a good day.